The D final in the Kamloops Ballhockey League, featuring the Flyers and the Roosters, a first-year team who entered the best-of-3 championship series after sweeping the Thrashers. The Flyers, meantime, got a bye to the final after finishing the regular season in top spot, 12 points ahead of the Roosters. They swept the Roosters during the season, winning all 4 meetings, 10-4 on April 20th, 5-4 in a shootout a week later, 6-1 on May 12th, and the last meeting 6-2 2 weeks prior on June 11th.
I expect a hard-fought series. They play pretty physical, and so do we. So it's gonna be a good old-fashioned playoff hockey series there, where lots of banging down in the corners there, and nothing's gonna be free. We're gonna have to battle pretty hard to for every inch there to get good chances against them.
Ball's deep, smash them in the net. The Flyers, I mean, shouldn't really be a big deal in my professional opinion. I'm hoping it'll go game 3, but we're gonna win ultimately.
The last Flyers win was on the NHL rink at Mac Island, and that's where this title bout took place as well. But it's the underdogs that opened the scoring in Game 1.
Ryan Anderson at the blue line, he scores! Long distance, it gets past Sean Chatterley, and the Roosters have a 1-0 lead early.
It was physical in the opening minutes as both teams wanted to set the tone for the series. The Flyers settled into the game and respond with the tying goal with 5 minutes left in the first.
Boudreau over to Bryant, patience, waiting, scores! What a shot from Bryant, and we're all tied up.
The Flyers kept pestering Roosters goalie Bill Lundholm, leading the shot count in the first 13-7. Grady Guido thinks he's put the Flyers up, but it's off the crossbar. 1-1 after 1. In the second, Roosters on the power play, but Chatterley keeps it out among a mad scramble in front. Then the Roosters go ahead.
Harris from the point scores! An absolute howitzer top shelf! And the underdogs have a 2-1 lead with 5:27 to play in Game 1.
The Flyers take a timeout to regroup, trying to find something in the final minutes to send it to overtime. And they get it.
Siemens looking for a lane, his shot gets through, ball's loose, scores! Ryland Desmarais puts it home, and the Flyers tie it with 2 minutes to go.
The Roosters take a penalty with 33 seconds left. The Flyers get a couple good shots through, but Lundholm stands tall for the men in red, white, and blue. So overtime it is. The two teams went to a shootout in one of their meetings, but there's a 10-minute OT in the postseason. Lundholm, the best Roosters penalty killer in overtime. The Roosters kill off another one to give themselves a chance, but they can only hang on for so long.
Ball comes out front, scores! There it is! Your overtime hero, Jonathan Ward. And the Flyers come back to take Game 1 of this best-of-3.
Man, it was honestly, I loved being a part of a game like that. So physical, so tight the entire time. We fellas battled pretty hard, and kudos to the other team there. They absolutely put on an absolute clinic there. Really relieved more than anything that we scored, and I wasn't the reason that we lost after blowing a chance like right out front there and the breakaway earlier in the game. So I'm just kind of happy about that more than anything.
But that was Game 1, and the very next evening the teams were right back at it for Game 2. The Flyers trying to punch their ticket to the provincial championships in Kamloops. The Roosters trying to keep their season alive.
Obviously yesterday didn't go as we wanted to. Okay, so we got some keys to the game today. You, all right? Well, that's obviously one of them. But okay. Number one, something we've been prefacing all year, okay? Because it killed us. No penalties in ozone, okay? Ozone, spelled like the atmosphere. okay? They are absolutely destroying us.
Here we go, fellas, here we go.
The season doesn't end today, okay? We claw back, inch by inch, baby. Phil's gonna stop them. Fucking, you stop them coming in. No turnovers, no pins in the offensive zone. Let's go get coming up the Flyers, boys. Clock's on 3. 1, 2, 3, go!
John Luke keepers fired up, and so were the Roosters to start Game 2. They get a power play early on and capitalize.
Behind the cage comes out front, Pavlov scores! Kirill Pavlov has the Roosters on the board in a must-win Game 2.
But the Flyers get it right back a couple minutes later.
Desmarais shoots, scores, top shelf on Lindholm, and the Flyers respond.
Another 2 minutes go by and another goal. Dylan Eklund takes a shot and follows up on the rebound to put the Roosters back on top. Like they've done all series so far, the Flyers show some resilience. Tyler Rahn, who was in the box for the Roosters' first goal, redeems himself with a great shot far side, and it's 2-2. And they weren't done before the end of the first. In fact, it's 35 seconds later, they take their first lead of the game.
Newport's shot gets to McLeod. Scores! Cooper McLeod with some great hands in a phone booth over the shoulder. 3-2 Flyers.
The Flyers could have gone up by 2, but Ron sails it on an open net. 3-2 Flyers after 20 minutes from the division title. The Roosters clinging to their season. Redemption was the name of the game for Ron. Like he did earlier in the game, makes up for his miss. Midway through the second, he scores his second of the night, and it's now 4-2. The Flyers can taste it, the Roosters just hoping for a miracle. And with 3:03 to go, they get one. Trent Emil knocks home the rebound, and it's 4-3. The Roosters pull the goalie, and it's the former Big Brother Canada contestant that comes through.
Ball in behind the net, comes out front to John Luke, keeper scores! Can you believe it? Brand new ball game with just 45 seconds left to go. For the second straight night, we're heading to overtime.
The Flyers take a tripping penalty in overtime, giving the Roosters a golden opportunity to extend the series. But it's the Flyers who take advantage.
Boudreau beats his man. He's got a little room here, short-handed, cutting towards the middle. Scores! Brad Boudreau wins the series for the Flyers. Back-to-back overtime winners, this one just a minute in. And the Kamloops Flyers are your D-Division champions. They're off to the provincials next week.
I'm proud of each and every one of you. Y'all worked your ass off for this, but the job's not fucking finished. We got proms in a week and a half. Let's go fuck those boys up.
I'm gonna be honest, it was pretty lucky, and having good chem with my buddy Big Tyler on right here. When we were going down 2-on-3, I think it was, he sucked in 2 guys, pause, and I was kind of open in the slot, and I'm like, shit, I'll just shoot it at this point, you know? And I'm just lucky it went in. I've had a lot of chances this series, and that one finally went in, so big moment for it to go in, you know?
Well, it's pretty exciting being that it's in town, and it's been a long rebuild, and it's good that a couple of these guys, quite a few of them actually stuck around, and we've been through some hard years, so it's super exciting that those guys stayed along for the ride, and we all came together as a team, and we get to play. Even more exciting that it's in town, so a lot more guys can make it, and hopefully we can make Kamloops proud and go out there and earn another one.